Hi guys, we're going to talk about mental health and a lot of my experiences, what I went through, and also um, this video was inspired by Ariana Grande. She made a video, not a video, there was a video about her in TikTok, and she was I think it was a podcast, and she was talking about how everybody is with mental health. You know, people should be nicer. Everybody is so busy with their jobs, with their kids, um, doing stuff um, on social media about the stories and all this shit getting likes and whatnot. That's what it is with a lot of people nowadays, especially the youngsters and the young people as well. But yeah, I've been through a lot with mental health. I suffer it actually. I suffer from depression, anxiety. I'm bipolar, not right now, but I can be. Depends if I don't take the medication in the right time. And the problem is, I went through a lot with my um, with my family and my parents and my relatives in over in the United States of America, and what pains me really is nobody is there to reach out and talk about what I went through, because I didn't have a lot of control over what I was experiencing. I thought it was normal. I thought this was me, and it was a scary experience for me, especially. And I scared my ex being in that state as well, and that's a whole another story, which I won't talk deeply about. It's quite personal. Um, and I hate how everybody is. I don't. I think people should be nicer. Um, People should reach out if they need any help, especially their parents. If they're going something, talk to them um, about anything what they're going through, and especially if it's um, if it may turn into an argument or something, but not an argument. I mean, like, if there's a situation where you think that it seems awkward and it might be a bit personal, try to do it. Try to at least reach out in some way. Um, um, because I had a very, very scary incident, and Adam knows this because I was living with him when it all happened, and I was a point where I didn't take my medication at the right time, and I skipped it as well, and and I was thinking, so I wasn't feeling safe, and I felt Adam was gonna hurt me. I felt my other two friends were gonna help me too. Um, hurt me. I thought they were gonna hurt me too. Um, so what happened was I went to the bedroom, and I just wanted rest. I was thinking a lot, and then I just made the decision to get out of here and just drive. Um, and I packed my things and everything, and I had a bit of an argument with Matt and the other boys, and it wasn't good. Adam felt really bad. Um, I made him sad actually, and he cried when I left, and I drove to Sydney basically. I crashed his place. Um, Not crashed, like the garage. I drove out of there and the garage got broken, the garage door, because I thought a lot of negative things. I thought my dad were here or something. I thought like my parents were here. I thought a lot of things, and that never was true at all. And I drove to Sydney. While driving there, I had voices that I was talking to, and I turned and crashed my car. Not like crashed as in a full-on collision, just damaged my car in a way, and I took a U-turn, went around, and kept going to Sydney because I thought someone was following me, and I thought people were flashing their lights because they were going to hit me or try to kill me. And I was very, very paranoid. And I drove all the way to Sydney, and think I ended up in a mental ward. And it was pretty bad. And I got proper help from a mental ward. I talked to a lot of people that were going through similar experiences than I. And I learned a lot about a lot of people, what they were going through. Made some good friendships as well, and I'm somewhat still in contact with them. And the problem with all of this is, especially in a Pakistani background that I'm in. It's not very common to talk about your depression or anxiety or anything. They don't really try to learn it, especially from my point of view. My family doesn't do this at all. And it's quite troublesome and very hurtful to me because they're not learning about anything, about what I'm going through and what I went through. And they avoid it like it's nothing. And they try not to talk much about it. They do personally, like in ways of helping me to get better, but nothing in the way of them teaching them, educating them about my condition that happens from time to time if I'm not medicating myself properly. And it's fucking irritating, and those are not just the only example. There's a lot of people who are like that, and there should be a lot of awareness. Should be a lot of awareness in workplaces, in anywhere that you can talk about, and there should be a lot focusing about this because people go through a lot of trauma, and then they don't discuss or open about it. They keep it all to themselves, and when that happens, depression happens, anxiety happens, and you basically create your condition which you have no control of because of things that happen in your life, and that damages your brain. And I'm still not happy with how it all went down. I'm not happy with the way my family are about discussing my mental health. And not all of them discuss at all. My brothers don't even discuss at all. They avoid the subject, and I'm just sad. I'm sad about that. If I bring it up, then totally they avoid the topic altogether, and it's just pathetic. It really is. It really says how stupid they can be. and not helpful, because I could be that in that state again, and they wouldn't give a damn. Yeah, they wouldn't talk to me. They wouldn't help me in a way that I want them to do, and I had to suffer a lot in the process, which wasted a lot of time on my half, because I'm currently in pain. Or not in pain, I mean like I feel like I need more support in that area with people that that are able to accept mental health, that are able to be more kind and nicer towards the subject, and there isn't enough people that do that. Well, not in the place where I live, which is in Canberra, in Australia, the capital of bloody Australia. And yeah, I felt, when I was in Sydney, I connected with a lot of people, and I felt more at home than anywhere else, which is pretty crazy, to be honest. I felt more at home with strangers than my own family, which is pretty funny. And I think I've all to say at this time. What do you think, Adam?
Well, yeah, since I saw the Ariana Grande TikTok video the other day, wow, I honestly, I know this sounds pretty bizarre, but I honestly thought a lot of the videos on TikTok were your usual sort of like fun dance type videos or for entertainment, but it seems there's more like, I don't know, stuff to help people or that deal with like mental illness or mental health, and like mentioning like anxieties and fear. Well, fears can create anxiety. Obviously, that's sort of what anxiety is like you're scared of something, or you sort of feel like something bad's going to happen, or just anxious because you might be going to a job interview, or anxious because you don't have something in your life that it might build up anxieties and maybe even like fears or phobias or whatever. And yeah, I thought this was like a really, really good video. It's pretty emotional. Like Towsy said the other day when we discussed the video, and when we had like a whole big conversation, not just about this video, but like other subject matters as well, that like he really respects Ariana Grande for like what she did in this video, and like that he really like finds Ariana Grande like to be such a like humble human being, and he even said he like wanted to give her a hug at the end as well.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'll speak a little bit about it. Ariana Grande is one of those people that I really respect upon. Her talent is really, really good, and her music is what I listen to a lot actually, and her voice is absolutely great. She sings really, really well, and I'm just amazed about how good she is in singing. And with that topic, when I was watching it on that video with that podcast that you were talking about mental health, I cried a bit. I shed a tear, and I related to that issue so much. And I really respect her a lot in what she has said, and how intelligent she is, and how she carries herself. And and I'm really attracted to her, to be honest. I am. And carry on.
Yeah, agree with a lot of what Towsy said, like that she's humble, the music is very talented, also very attractive. I agree with a lot of what Towsy's saying in this video, not only personally about like Ariana Grande, but like his thoughts and opinions about like mental health and like what he's dealt with in like the past or even like the present and I guess maybe the future.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a deep topic, and if we don't talk about this, then there isn't going to be a solution. I'm just if you don't want to talk about it because you think it's abnormal, you think people who suffer this are not normal at all, and you should stay away from them, then you're not educating yourself properly about the issue at hand. A lot of people are getting more mentally ill because of the daily life that we're putting ourselves through. People are dying from this, and we're not doing enough about it, and there needs to be a lot that needs to be done. And if I was in a high position with the proper resources, the proper with the proper team, I would definitely help mentally ill people, and especially the poor people as well. I might make another video from that about charity and poor people as well, and how I would change the world in a way to help them and make a better world for the next generation. And possibly the next generation can take my work and try to expand on that. Is there anything else you want to add? Or?
I think I'm good.
Great. Once again, leave your opinions and thoughts in the comments below, and we'll try to discuss anything that you're going through. And please reach out to us about your mental health or whatever struggles you're going through. We'll help you as best as we can. I'll give some phone numbers on the helpline that was helpful to me and that I've called, and which is based in Australia. Not sure where you would be from and which country you'll be from watching this, so you'll have to search and do a bit of research who you can reach out to, and please reach out to someone. We won't want you to hurt yourself in any way and killing yourself too. Please, there's so much to live for. There may be a lot of bad people in the world, and there may be a lot of people who are not doing enough about this issue and not helpful at all. But don't make it discourage you to not live, because there are good people to talk to. There really are. There are people to be just like you in your situation, and they're going to help you in so many ways. And if you don't know that, you have so much to know about that. And there's always someone to reach out to, and try to change your life as best as you can. And if you can't, if you're in a situation where your parents are very religious, they can't talk to you about certain things, and deny the Jehovah's disorder, and very conservative people, then I would say, not that it would be the right answer in the circumstance you're in, but to move out and to live in a different environment and see how you cope with that. Even if it's going to a mental ward or a hospital, somewhere that you can feel safe, do that, please, because we don't want you to die. and if you die, there will be a lot of people that will be affected, especially in your family, everyone, your friends that will be affected by you. Even if they're not your friend, the people who just heard about that story would affect them, and just be really deeply saddened and may even be depressed. Um, yeah, that's all we have to say. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll keep doing more like this in the future. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
How can anyone not know my pain? I went through so much pain. I still go through pain. And no one reaches out to me. Not my close ones, my brothers, my relatives, my cousins. No one. They don't care. I put stuff, I posted things on Facebook, and it just went worse. Because I have bipolar. Anxiety, depression. I'm schizoaffective. Sometimes I think I hear voices, but I don't, because I take medication to get rid of it. And right now, there's nothing. It's just sadness from my past. I was at my friend's place, and I couldn't take it. So I got an Uber, and I came back home at about midnight. I thought it would be better at my friend's place, but it wasn't. It's not better at my home. It doesn't help with my parents. I can't talk to them properly. I'm 32 years old. I don't know what to do with this pain. It's gotten worse. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it isn't. Who do I go to? This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what I'm trying to explain. You never know how my feelings shift. They shift dramatically. I could be fine during the day, but that's just pulling an act so I can be strong. What I really want to do is just cry all day. But society doesn't allow that. I was angry at one day, and I put all that anger onto Messenger, and I put it off to my friends because I was angry at everything. So everything seems to be so tough when it shouldn't. I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. I don't want this pain anymore. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I can't control it.